I'll try and catch it. How nice has this time off been? What have you guys been focusing on?
It's been nice and it's been weird.
Yes.
I was like sitting around yesterday, like feel like we haven't played much lately, and so that's kind of different, especially like during the season. And you just kind of expect like every other day, pretty much. And so it's been definitely different having all this time off, but I mean, obviously it's good for like recovery and stuff, and then we got some really good practices in as well. And so definitely some pros and cons to it all.
Yeah, have you been able to heal up? It looks like all your stitches are gone.
For now. It could change by 7 o'clock, but for now we're good.
Joe talks often about how there's like 3 parts: immediate, middle term, and long term, as to what you guys want to improve upon. What are some of the immediate steps you guys are looking for?
Just continue to work on execution. Execution. As like teams know what we were trying to do, and we got more film out there. Like we got to be better at executing, knowing where we're supposed to be, why we're trying to do this on both sides of the ball. And so just every day is just an opportunity to learn a little bit more and just work on that piece.
Derrick, with the changes you guys made to your defensive system this year, how has your individual role and responsibility sort of changed within the defense?
I think obviously like Jay Walsh, Josh, and all of them kind of come in and get the guy, and so I've been more with the shooters and just roaming around, and so we're just trying to be aggressive, trying to make plays, get stops. So.
I feel like when you roam, a lot of the times you end up as sort of like the rim protector by default, like helping over from the corner. And you did that a little last year, but this year in particular, feels like that has ramped up. As someone who's not necessarily like a 7-footer or traditional rim protector, what goes into like successfully playing that role?
I don't know. I've been saying I'm a rim protector, and so just kind of have to go out there and prove it. I don't know. I kind of have a knack for just kind of being around the rim and trying to make it difficult for them. And so I hope I continue to do it, and it's fun to block shots.
Derrick, you guys have been the best team in the league as far as not turning the ball over. How intentional of a decision is that? And is that something like, do you have moments where maybe you want to make a certain pass or a play, but you know it's so important that you guys don't turn the ball over that you kind of hold back? Or like, how do you balance that as one of the lead guards on the team?
I don't think it's something we talk about a lot. I think just each of us kind of hold ourselves to high standards of not turning the ball over, and especially like the guys that have the ball a lot. And so, I think the last few games I've actually turned it over too much. And so just kind of having that balance of some passes you kind of have to make. It might be a little risky, but you got to make them. And also just being strong with the ball. And so obviously taking care of the ball and getting the shot every time is very important. So we got to continue to do that.
You know that you've hit a 3 in 67 consecutive games that you played, and that it's the second longest streak in the NBA active.
I did not know that, especially because I felt like I made 0 threes for like the first 2 weeks of the year. So that's kind of crazy.
I don't want to jinx it, I'm sorry, but what has led to this streak?
I know who to blame, huh? Know who to blame.
I gotta talk about it now.
Damn. I don't know. I shoot a lot of threes, so that's probably helps a lot. And then just playing with really good players got to make it easy for me.
Are the shots coming in different locations or in different ways this season?
Yeah, a little bit. I'll probably take it more like off the dribble. A little less catch and shoot, but for the most part, I think it's similar.
Derrick, you said you feel the need to prove yourself as a shot blocker or something like that. Do you think teams are still not really acknowledging what you can do defensively? You've been all defense before, but do you still think teams don't pay attention to it as much?
I don't know. It's kind of, I'm only 6'4", so you kind of have to prove it. When Sam came here, I was like, I'm a shot blocker, right? And he's like, no, you're not. And so it's just something that's fun for me, and I don't know. I got to just prove it every day. So I don't think that you'll ever see a guard and be like, oh, he's a shot blocker. I don't think that ever happened in basketball. Like, if you probably look at our team, probably say, like, need me over me, but I mean, I enjoy it.
What did you let people know?
Yeah, I tried to.
What stood out most from the first 2 games against Detroit that you guys are most focused on going into tonight?
I mean, obviously they're playing well all year, and that was a highly competitive game last time, so you just know that it's going to be probably a little more competitive, a little bit more physical, and so we got to do a good job of rebounding. And I think both games, there was definitely times where we rebounded well and like made runs, and then there were times when we didn't rebound it well. So that's gonna be a big challenge for us, and then just take care of the ball and slowing down Cade, Durant, all the great players they got. So it's gonna be a fun challenge.